Hello everyone, you are welcome to today's class. So in this video we want to look at correction to the test, the first week test that we have, and the test is on number basis, which is specifically on conversion between number bases. So that's what we want to look at in this video. So the first question is asking us to change the octal number. When you hear the word octal here is referring to what? Base 8. So that is base 8. So this means that this question is on base 8. We're going to change this 73 base 8 to decimal, and decimal as well is base 10. So that you call it decimal, you call it base 10, or you call it what? Base 10 decimal or denary. Yes, denary. So how do we do this? So the same way, so that would be 73 rather. This will be 0 1 base 8. That will be 7 times 8 raised to power 1 plus 3 times 8 raised to power 0. So that is 7 times 8 plus 3 times anything raised to power 0 is 1. So therefore this will be 7 times 8, which is what? 56, plus 3 times 1 3, and the answer equals what? 59. That is this last option there. So move to the next one. Number 2, what is decimal representation of the binary number? So decimal here, that's base 10. So to converting it to base 10 again. We want to convert this to base 10. We have 1 0 1 0 1 0. It's in base 2. So what is the decimal representation of the binary? So this is in base 2. So we want to convert it to base 10. This is 0 1 2 3 4 5. So that means we're going to have 1 times 2 raised to power 5 plus. Now there's one thing I want you to note here. So this 0 here, if you multiply by anything to give you 0. So I'm not going to consider this and this, the 3 zeros there. So I'll just move to the next one, which is 1 times 2 raised to power 3 plus 1 times 2 raised to power 1. Just to save your time, you can do it this way. You will not be penalized. That is 1 times 2 raised to power 5 is 32. 2 raised to power 3 is 8. Raised to power 4 is 16. And raised to power 5 is what? 32. Plus 1 times 2 raised to power 3, which is 8. Plus 1 times 2. So this will give us 32 plus 8 plus 2, and that gives us 42. So that is this option. So move to the next one now. Convert the hexadecimal number FA2 to its decimal. We want to convert this to base 10. So the same way, so hexadecimal means it's in base 16. So that's what it means. This will be 0 1 2. So as discussed before, this will be F is 15 multiplied by what? 16 raised by what? 2 plus A is 10 multiplied by what? 16 raised by what? 1 plus 2 multiplied by 16 raised by what? 0. So that means 15 multiplied by 16 raised by 2. So that is 256. 16 raised by 2 is 256 plus 10 multiplied by 16 raised by 1 is 16 plus 2 times 16 raised by 0 is 1. So this will give us 15 times 256. 256 times 15 here. This will give us 30, 0, 25, 28, 2. Then 10, that is 12. This is 6, 5, 2. Add that 0, 4, 8, 3. That is 3,840 plus 160, then plus 2. So adding everything together, so we have 160 plus 2, that's 162. Add everything, that will be 2, 0. This is also 0. That is 4,002, which is this one. So move to the next one. Number 4. convert the octal number 712 to its decimal equivalent. So we want to convert this to decimal as well. So this is 712. I think I've done this before. Let me check. Let's check. Alright, we've not done it. That will be 712 base 8 to base 10. That is 0. That is 0, 1, 2. So which will give us 7 times 8 raised power 2 plus 1 times 8 raised power 1 plus 2 times 8 raised power 0. That is 7 times 64 plus 1 times 8 plus 2 times 1. So 64 times 7, 28, 56, 58. So this will be 5, 8, 8 plus 8. Sorry. So 7 times 6 is 42. That's 44. So this will be 44. 8 plus 8 plus 2. So this will give us, we add everything together, that is 458. 458 base 10, which is this one. So the next one, convert this in base 12 to base 10. This is a base 12. So this would be 3, 3b2. So in base 12, this is 0, 1, 2, right? So this is 12. So that will be 3 multiplied by 12 raised to power 2 plus b. B is 11 times 12 raised to power 1 plus 2 times 12 raised to power 0. So this will then give us 3 times 144 plus 11 times 12, 11 times 12 plus 2 times 1. So 3 times 144, that gives 40. 3 times 4, that is 12. You carry 1. 3 times 4, 12 plus 1, that is 3. 3 times 1, carry 1, that is 432 plus 11 times, so that is 132 plus 2 times 1, that is 2. Add everything together. 432 plus 134, that is this plus this 134. This is 6. This is 6. This is 5. That's 5 sixes. This option. So move for the next one. Next one, convert 413 in base 10 to hexadecimal. 413 in base 10. So this one is conversion of other bases to from base 10 to other bases. So we want to convert 413 in base 10 to hexadecimal, so which we're going to adopt this method. So we have this, we have this will be remainder, and this will be 413. Then we have 16 here. So 16 in 41 is 2, so that is 32. 41 minus 32, so this gives 9. So that is remainder 9. We put the 9 in front of 3. So 16 in 93, and that should give us, let's say, 7. So let's say 7. 16 times 7, then this is 42, right? And this one gives 11. That is 7 times 1 plus 4. That is 1011. So which is more than 93. So we have it. Let's say it is 6. This is 6. That is 36. This gives 96, which is also more than. So that is 5. That is 5. So that means 16 times 5. So this one is 5. 16 times 5. That is 30. That is 80. So 93 minus 80 is going to remain. Sorry, excuse me. Something. So that is 5. We put a 5 here. Sorry, not here. 5 will be here. So that will be 13, and 13 is D. 13 is D. A is 10, B is 11, C is 12, and D is 13. Then we have 16 here. 16 here is 1. So 25 minus 16, this is 9. That is 9 remainder. 1 remainder. 16 here, 0 remainder, what? 1. So that is 190. So this is, which is this one. So the next one, so we have change this in base 10 to base 6 to 2 decimal places. So the first part will change the O part. We'll start with the O part here, which is 74 to base 6. So we have 74 here, then to base 6. So 6 in 7, that is 1 remainder 1. 6 in 14, that is 2 remainder what? 2. Put your arrow here, right? So 6 here in 12 is 2 remainder 0, and 6 in 2, that is 0 remainder 2. That is, the O part will be what? 202. So which means this one is out of it, this one is out of it, it's out of it. It remains the 3 aspects. So the decimal part will then be this. So decimal part, which is 0.36. Since we are converting to base 6, we use 6 to multiply it. Now we are asked to stop at 2 decimal places, so we multiply it 3 times before we stop. So 6 times 6 is 36, carry 3. 6 times 3, which is 18, plus 3, that is 21. We write 1 here, we write 2 here. So we are now going to multiply by the decimal, by the whole part, which is 0 here. So the whole part here would be our final answer. This is our first answer, 0.2. 0.2, this one is 0.2, 0.2, 0.2, which is, they are still the same thing. So we multiply by 6 again. So 6 times 6 is 36, carry what? 3. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 3, that is 9. So we don't have anything that will write 0 here. So which means the next one is 0. Which one has 0? This one. So which means this one is out of it. This is out of it. This also out of it. Now let's now check the third one to be able to be very sure if this one is correct. If this one is out, we can say this one is out and this one is out. So let's check for 6 again, the last one. 6 times 6 is 36. Yes. 6 times 9 is 54, plus 3, that is 57. 0.5. You can see it's 5. You can see that I've picked the wrong answer by saying this will be the answer, whereas we have 5 here. So which means it's what? Plus 5. 5 will be here. So because we are asked to stop at 2 decimal places, so because if you are not patient, I intentionally did that so that you'll be able to learn. When you have to change something to 2 decimal places, you must make it work, do your work into 3 decimal places before you convert. Now this is 3 decimal places now. So this 5 is under round up. So we add 1 to 0. So that gives us point. This will then be 202.21, which is this one, not this. Is that clear? So in that case, this is correct. So that is that on that. So move to the next one. Number 8. Change this base 10 to base 12. The same thing here. So what we're going to do first, we change this whole part, the whole part, 57 to base 12. Remainder. So 12 here is 4, which is 48. 48 remainder 9. Then 12 in 4, 0 remainder 4. So which means it is 49. The whole part is 49. All of them are 49. So now remain the decimal part, which is 0.642 multiplied by what? 12. So you do the normal way of multiplication and see what you're going to get. So by the time you multiply 0.642 by 12, you are going to get, you can use your calculator, 7.704. Then multiply it by 12, which means 7 will be the next digit. Multiply by 12 again. 12 again. So this That is, what you are going to multiply by 12 is 0.704. 0.704 times 12, and you're going to have 8.448. Don't multiply this 7, whole part is not part of it, so the next digit will be what? 8. Then you also multiply by 12 again. So you multiply by 12 again, that is 0.448. 0.448 times 12, you have 5.376. 5.376, which is what? 5. But the question asks us to stop at 2 decimal places, so we round this one up. The answer will then be 49.79, which is this one. Is that clear? So move to the next one. Convert this in base 10 to base 13. So the same way, so we have in base 10, we want to convert to base 13. That will be 84 and 13 here. So we have 84 divided by 13. That gives us 6. So 6 times 13. 6 multiplied by 13, that gives us 78. Then subtract it from 84, you have 6 left here, right? Then we have 13 again, and that is 0, and that was 6. So which means the answer is what? 6, 6, which is this one. So the next one, so we have converted this in base 10 to base 8. So you just multiply at the decimal part, that is 0.386 times what? Times 8, right? So we can use a calculator. 0.386 times 8, so that gives 3.088. So we multiply the decimal part again, this part, by 8. That will be 0.088 times 8 again, that gives us 0.704. We multiply by 8 again, times 8 again. So what do we have? That will be times 8. You have 5.6632. So which means our answer will be 0.305. 305. So that means this problem with this question, there's no answer here. That would be 0.31. That's supposed to be the answer. So let me check. So that is that one. So this is the answer. So it has no answer in the option. So move to the next one. Next one, convert this in base 6 to base 4. Now this is conversion of numbers other than base 10. So the first thing you're going to do is to convert this number to base 10 before you convert it to base 6, to base 4 rather. So that means we have 2, 3, 4 base 6. So we want to convert it to base 10. That is 0, 1, 2. That gives 2 times 6 raised power 2 plus 3 times 6 raised power 1 plus 4 times 6 raised power 0. So this gives 2 times 36 plus 3 times 6 plus 4 times 1. So this gives 3 times 6 is what? 72 plus 3 times 6 is what? That gives 18 plus 4. Adding everything together, this one, this is 80, 90, 94. That gives 94. So it is this 94 that will convert to base 4. So let's use this side. So 94, let me use another pen. So we have 94, then we have remainder. So we have base 4, 4 here, 2, remainder 1, and that is 3, remainder 2, and 4 here, 5, remainder 3, 4 here, 1, remainder 1, and 4 here, 0, remainder 1. So the answer from bottom will be 113 232. What is happening? So in this one too, this is the answer. This is the answer. So, and it's not in the option as well. So that is a typo error from the data entry person that helped us to type this. All right, so move to the next one. That is number 12. Convert the duodecimal number 5ab to base 7. 5ab to base 7. So we have 5ab is in base 12. That's duodecimal. We want to convert to base 7. The first thing we convert to base 10. This is 0, 1, 2. So that means we're going to have this. So 5 times 12 raised by 2 plus 10 times 12 raised by 1 plus this is 11 times 12 raised by 0. So that means 5 times 144 plus 120 plus 11. So we multiply this. So this gives 720 plus 120 plus 1. And that gives 720, that is 840, 841. 841. It is this 841 that we're going to convert to base 7. 841 to base 7. So this one cannot be the answer. It's between all these ones. So what are we going to do now? We're going to have let me clean this board now. So we're going to divide 851 divided by 7. So this will give us 1, 2, 5, remainder 1. 7 here, 1, remainder 1 in 14, in 14, that's 2, remainder 1. 7 in this remainder 1. 7 in 11 is 1. That is remainder 4. Remainder 4. So 7 in 121. 7 here is 1, and remainder 5 in 51, and that is 7, which is 49, remainder 2. 7 here is 2, which is 14, remainder 3. 7 here is 0, remainder 2. So which means the answer will then be 2324. 2324, that is this answer. So we move to the next one here. So the next one is convert 4b3f base 16 to base 12. So the same thing, we convert this one to base 10 first. Convert it to base 10 first, and that is 4b3f. So base 16, this is 0, 1, 2, 3. So that is 4 multiplied by 16 raised by 3 plus b, which is 11 times 16 raised by 2 plus 3 multiplied by 16 raised by 1 plus f, which is 15 multiplied by 16 raised by 0. So we multiply this 16 so this will be 4 multiplied by 4096 plus 11 times, which is 256, plus 3 times 16, 3 times 16 raised by 1 is 16 raised by 1, plus 15 times 1. So everything together here. So 4 multiplied by 4096 will give us 16,384 plus 11 times 256, 11 multiplied by 256, that gives 2,816 plus 3 times 16, 3 times 16, that gives 48 plus 15. So we had everything together now. So that is 16,384 plus 2816 plus 48 plus 15. So that gives us 19,263. Now this is not our final answer. If you look at the option, you can see that we have 19,263. So if you are not tired at this patient, you pick it as your answer, just like the one we just finished. So in this case, what we are going to do, we are going to convert this one to base 12 now. So let me clean this board now. So in that case, I'm going to have this, I will have this. So 19,263. Then since we are converting to base 12, we use 12 to divide it, and we have our remainder here. So let's have 19,000 divided by 12, and that gives us 1,605. So 1,605 and 605 times 12, then minus 19,000, that's 19,260. So that gives remain 3. So we use this one to divide again. So we have 1605 divided by 12. That gives us 133. So 133 times 12 multiplied by 12, that gives us 1,596 minus 1,605, and we have 9. So 12, from here you should see that this one will be our answer. So 133 divided by 12, that gives us 11, right? So 11 times 12 gives us 132. This remains what? 1. And then 12 and 11 is 0. So remainder 11, and 11 is what? B. So our answer from bottom will be what? B 193. So that is this answer. I hope this is clear. So the next one, we have convert this binary number to base 5 number. So first convert this one to base 10. Convert it to base 10. So let me pick pen. So that is this will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So that means 1, that will be 1 times 2 raised power 5 plus 1 times 2 raised power 4. I'm not going to make use of this 0. Plus 1 times 2 raised power 2 plus 1 times 2 raised power 1. So that's all. Plus this one, 1 times 2 raised power minus 1. Plus the last one, I'm not going to consider this 0. I didn't consider this one. Plus 1 times 2 raised power minus 2. Minus 3 rather. Minus 3. So in this case, I'm going to have this is 2 raised power 5, which will give us what? 32, plus 2 raised power 4, which gives what? 16, and plus 2 raised power 3, which is 4, plus 2, plus 2 raised power minus 1 is 1 over 2, plus 2 raised power minus 3 is what? 1 all over 8. Because 2 raised power 3 gives 8, then minus will give us 1 all over. So in this case, we're going to have 32 plus 16 plus 4. This is 52, 54. This gives us what? 54 plus, then we find the LCM of this, which is 8, and 8 in 2 in 8 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1. That gives us 5 over 8, right? This is 5 over 8, so which will eventually give us 54.5 over 8. 5 divided by 8 is equal to 0.625. That is 0.625. So this is what we are going to change to. We're going to change this one to base 5 now. 54.625. So let me clean this, and then we multiply this part by decimal. This is very long, right? So that means we're going to have we're going to change 54 . 54 to base 5, then the remainder here. So 5 here, 1 0, remainder 4, right? 5 here, 2, remainder 0, 5 here, 0, remainder what? 2. That 205, 204, 204. From all indication, this is our answer without even finding this one. 0.625 times 5. Let's do that. 5 remainder 2, that is 10, 12, carry 1, 30, 31, then put 3 here. You can see we have 3 next. Good. So multiply by 5 again. That is 5, 25, 10, 12, carry 1, then 6, that is 6. So that is 0. We have 0 next. Can you see? Good. So when we multiply by 5 again, this is 5 remainder 2, that is 10, 12, 30, 32, that is 3. We have 3. So this is our answer. I hope it's very clear. This is where we're going to stop in this video. We've spent a lot of time here, so let's stop here. So we'll continue later on. And if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe so that and make sure you put on your notification bells. Anytime I release invaluable videos like this, you'll be able to get the notification on time. So we meet in our next class. Bye for now.